Are you like super efficient? You get everything done really fast and then you have all the time in the world to unwind? If so, please teach me your ways. Or do you just not have a lot on your plate? Also, good for you. Good for you. Everything in moderation. My brain, at the end of the night when I try to lay down, it's like, I don't know how to slow it down. 7 to 8. 7 to 8 mostly. That feels normal. What is normal? I don't know. I think I'm like 6 or less if I'm being honest. But you must be getting the right amount of sleep because most of you are pretty smart. You ready to do this? Here we go. Question 1. All of the following words rhyme with hair except their, bear, war. All of the following words rhyme with hair except their, bear, war. Bet y'all thought this was just trivia time, but tonight it's also rhyme time. Anyone else feeling sublime? This quiz is a mountain, but I know you can climb. I talk while I host, so don't call me Select those answers because you're almost out of time. Yeah, you got it. And 84% of you tonight, gonna make it shine. Gonna make it shine, make it shine, make it shine. All right, that was fun, but now we're done with rhyme time. Question 2. This rapper won the Grammy for Best New Artist in 2021. Cardi B, Lizzo, Megan Thee Stallion. This rapper won the Grammy for Best New Artist in 2021. Cardi B, Lizzo, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, for real, I'll stop with the rhyming, especially after mentioning these powerhouse ladies of rap. Do you know how foolish I would look? That rhyme thing I did before? Not foolish. Very cool. Very cool. But to do it now? Well, that would just make me look ridiculous. Also ridiculous? The talents of Megan Thee Stallion and 88% of you? Well, you're a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Well, maybe not ratchet. Let's see how you're doing in question 3. What is another name for the steps on a ladder? Feet, rungs, bits. What is another name for the steps on a ladder? Feet, rungs, bits. Friends, please always make sure you're using proper ladder safety. Only one person at a time. Make sure you're using the 4-to-1 rule. Oh, and also never walk under them. That's 7 years of bad luck right there. And I need my Display07192021 in fighting shape for trivia. So just don't do it. Also avoid breaking mirrors and stepping on cracks, okay? All the usual stuff. 89% of you are your own good luck charms. Let's take those ladder rungs and climb on up to question 4. Which of the following cheeses isn't typically manufactured using a wax rind? Gouda, Edam, mozzarella. Which of the following cheeses isn't typically manufactured using a wax rind? Gouda, Edam, mozzarella. Some cheese is like the Karate Kid. It's wax on, wax off. The wax here serves as protection. And if there's anything that needs protection, it is cheese. Am I waxing crazy here? I think you're making a pretty good point. Just like sharp cheddar, am I right? When it comes to cheese, I don't usually discriminate, but the standalone cheese tonight is mozzarella. And 83% of you are on your way to earning some cheese. Next, question 5. Which of the following countries did not sign the treaty that created the European Union in 1992? Finland, France, Italy. Which of the following countries did not sign the treaty that created the European Union in 1992? Finland, France, Italy. Yep, we're talking about the European Union, otherwise known as the EU. Which might sound gross, but I promise it's not. Countries coming together in the name of peace and free trade? Doesn't sound super icky to me. Sounds pretty delicious, actually. Especially when most of the trade is wine and smoked meats. Sorry, I literally always find a way back to charcuterie. Focus, Sarah! Players, which one? Which one of these nations did not sign the Treaty of Maastricht? Finland is the only one here. But they hopped on board just a few years later. 82% of you knew it. On to question 6. In a CMYK ink cartridge, the Y stands for what type of color? Primary, secondary, tertiary. In a CMYK ink cartridge, the Y stands for what type of color? primary, secondary, tertiary? Come on, come on. Do you remember your color wheel? Sure, it's no Ferris wheel, but it's almost as fun. The color wheel was that thing on the wall in elementary school art class that taught us how to mix colors. Red and blue make purple, red and yellow make orange. But my favorite combo, yellow and blue making some of that green, which is a secondary color, but 85% of you got that yellow. In the cerulean magenta yellow key cartridge is primary. Let's continue working on this masterpiece in Q7, shall we? Which of the following energy terminology is not an eponym? Joule, calorie, watt. Which of the following energy terminology is not an eponym? Joule, calorie, watt. On my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. Oh, eponym. My bad, guys. I totally thought you said eponine. No, for real. I knew what I said. I just really wanted an excuse to sing Les Mis, and I don't regret what I did at all. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what I say here, as long as you look down and pick the right answer. Do you hear the people sing? Do you hear the people sing? I do, because 90% of them just got this one and are moving on to question 8. All of the following are ways the night before Halloween is referred to in certain U.S. states, except All Hallows Eve, Cabbage Night, Devil's Eye. All of the following are ways the night before Halloween is referred to in certain U.S. states, except All Hallows Eve, Cabbage Night, Devil's Eye. Yeah, in certain places, the night before Halloween has its own name too. Kind of like Christmas Eve or Thanksgiving. A very happy Black Friday to all you who celebrate. Look, let's focus on the present. Even though my birthday is coming up and I love presents. Okay, the only item on this list that is not some version of Mischief Night, do you know what it is? Well, I'm gonna tell you. It's All Hallows Eve, which is actually another name for Halloween. Oh, it scared ya. That one scared ya. 28% of you got it. Ooh. All right, let's trick or treat into question 9. Brutal. This silent film star was known for wearing and designing this type of hat named after a traditional English meat pie. Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd. This silent film star was known for wearing and designing this type of hat named after a traditional English meat pie. Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd. I wish we still had silent actors. Like, they can talk while they're acting. I just think they should keep it down when they're not on stage, though. Like high school thespians in a Chili's on a Friday after their opening night. Mostly just those actors should learn to be more quiet. Look, I only know because I was one. Guilty. 79% of you know a good pork pie when you see one, and Buster Keaton was famous for his pork pie hats. All right, my little piggies, it's time for the final question. Question 10. In Greek mythology, all of the following are names of goddesses of fate except Atropos, Decima, Lachesis. In Greek mythology, all of the following are names of goddesses of fate except Atropos, Decima, Lachesis. Anyone familiar with this dynamic trio? They are basically the Hemsworth brothers of their day. Just, old, haggard women who decided who lived and who died. Okay, so not at all like the Hemsworths, but hey, now we're all thinking about Chris, Liam, and Luke, which I'm not mad about at all. Actually, I'm pretty happy now, yeah. Sorry, I was on a beach with Chris. But I'm back. And who is taking home this game tonight? 74% of you got the only Greek fate not mentioned here is Decima, who is actually the Roman equivalent of Lachesis. Remember, the Romans basically took everything from the Greeks? And you all absolutely took this game by storm. Bravo, congrats to all of our winners. That second to last one third to last one. If you made it through that, bravo. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you got paid. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, with adventurer Jordan Kahana and his two pups. That's right, we've got doggies here, Zeus and Sedona, and beautiful travel pictures. As always, we are playing a whole new round of trivia. We'll see you tomorrow on Display.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am at LPR in New York City, where legendary living icon Fat Joe is about to bless us with an exclusive performance on display. I am literally shaking with excitement. I have no words. You want to get settled, you want to get comfortable, and you do not want to miss this performance. Stay tuned.
Really big challenges in 2020. Corona. New York was hit the hardest. At the beginning, it was the epicenter. A lot of my friends passed away. Out of fear, I got on Instagram and started going live every day. I say I'm similar to like